Alright. Let me make sure my volume level's good. Good. Hey everybody! Welcome back to Don't Starve Together. You might notice some changes in my setup. I've got my brand new monitor on. I've got my microphone a lot closer now. And my camera angle's a little bit different. But let's get back into this. So, if you want to join me, the server is called Dracula. The password is a capital D. That's all you need to know to join me. Good to see you, Libby, Maya Winkler, and Lit Fam. Alright, so tell me if anything's off, because, like I said, I just redid my setup, and, like, everything is different. But, yeah, I wanted to end things on a high note, so, yeah, I'll have some extra time. I'm gonna be going on break after the second stream tonight, after tonight's. I'll be going on break from the 13th till the 16th. Oh yes, and when we last left off, I was in a cave. Okay. Anyways, yeah, the server's up. We're ready to go. I see my new monitor is a little bit dark. I might need to increase the brightness on this puppy. Just a hair, but I'll do that later. Hopefully not Maya. Yes, hopefully you can stick around and won't have any issues with that. Anyways, it looks like everything's transmitting okay. It looks like the new resolution looks good. Hopefully it'll look a little bit better on your end. YouTube's complaining? What's YouTube complaining about? You need to change the video resolution. Current resolution is... Expected resolution is 920 by 1080. I got it I've got it right. Oh, but I'm not in full screen, that's why. Right. Well, I could full screen this. What would happen if I full screen this puppy? Or I can at least, That's right, because I'm playing this in a window. I can make the window bigger, and that should help alleviate the problem. There we go. Okay, and then my game didn't like that because I was messing with the window size, but there we go. Ah, you're going to Chicago on Tuesday. Well, very cool. I've only been to Chicago once, but it's a very nice place. You know, as long as you're not going to Chicago during the winter. Chicago in the winter is cold and windy. I mean, they call it the Windy City for a reason. But it's even worse when it's cold. That adds that wind chill factor. But during the summer, it's very nice. Having a nice breeze certainly improves things. And it's just a beautiful city, so... And welcome back, Remix! Ah, yes. I'm kind of surprised. You haven't played DST in a while? You're one of the people that, You're one of the most experienced DST players that I've ever met, so... I guess you were due for a break. But, yeah, it'll be good. I'm glad you're back. Anyways, it looks like everything's good, which is cool. I was worried about some issues with my new setup. Like that I'd have some sort of technical difficulties, but so far, no technical difficulties. That's good. That's very good. I'm pleased. As long as everything's going okay and not everything's, like, messed up. You know what? I'm gonna put a wardrobe down here, because I can, and also my sanity's not perfect. There we go, look at me! I've got a wardrobe. Alright. Might as well make one section of wooden flooring for my sanity as well, and then the rest are cobblestones. Cobble, cobble, cobble. I don't know, I guess I'll fork this section and turn it into wood. Wood. There we go. Oh, Mr. Mole, did you want a big piece of fungal turf? That's what you wanted. Ah, yeah, don't jinx it. I shouldn't jinx technical issues. Otherwise, they'll come around. Wonderful. We got a bit of meat. I'll eat these meatballs. That's right, I was trying to go towards the, I remember my objective. It was to go to the ruins. Ah, somebody brought eggs. Nice. Use one of these stale glowberries. We'll put this stale pile in here. I'll take the fresh ones. We'll make some meats. Ah, Galdino is back. Welcome back, Galdino. to see you again. And your opinion is wrong. And... so good to see you both. Glad to see you guys are doing well. Ah. Yeah, it would be fun to fight the toadstool. For light, there's a light item that it gives you. Also, I need to figure out... somebody was mentioning the, that's right, we got a bunch of gears. I did go into the ruins and got a bunch of gears. And I've got this orange gem and this green gem. And I actually have no idea what to do with those suckers. But I think there's something cool we can make with those. Let's take a look. As I am rarely in possession of such things. Well, first it's mushroom time. Mushroom time! Alright, and then I'll make recipes. That mole got forked. I forked him good. Pitchforked. Sounds good. Remember that it's summer though, so you probably won't be doing much chilling because it's summer, unless you got a good thermal stone. And watch out for fires. Only you can prevent forest fires. Or maybe only you can cause forest fires. I don't know, it's a little bit of both. Because certainly you cause them in summer, which is weird. Ah, green gems are the best ones. They're used to make items renewable. Good. Glad to hear it. Oh, hounds. I can help deal with the hounds if necessary. But yeah, come on down. That's right, I made some roads in this area to lead me to nice clusters of mushrooms. And you tend to find mushrooms in areas where there's a space between the mushroom trees. Ah, and good to see you, Vincent. Welcome back to the stream. Yeah, last time we tried to fight the toadstool, it didn't end well. Valor... Abel. Valor... Genovix Abel. We did have a beehive. But I think that was on the surface, so we did have one bee box, bee farm. So, the beekeeper's hat can be useful. I don't think we have much of a call for it right now, but we at least had one use for it. Or, a beekeeper hat can actually be really useful if you, like, gather a bunch of angry bees and then, like, let them loose. There's another strategy. The angry bees strategy. Where you use them to do your bidding. Yes, yes, angry bees, do my bidding. And then you can unleash them upon an opponent. Yeah. Ah, yes. Yeah, one of the things that I didn't realize about the toadstool, like, people told me that the toadstool will rot all your foods and stuff, which I was using mushrooms to fight him, and he rotted all my mushrooms. But I tried to put some in, what was it, like Chester. But he spoiled the food in Chester, too. I didn't know he could spoil things in containers. And so, yeah, when we fought him, we quickly ran out of healing items and food. But as long as you have some, like... as long as you have some, like, salve or something, healing items that don't rot, or you keep the rotting items away, like, you put them in a chest off at a distance, rather than putting it in Chester who follows you around. As long as you have some healing items nearby that you can rely on, it seems like the toadstool wouldn't be too terrible. But yeah, that... certainly when we tried to fight him, we weren't... like, I had learned about that, but I didn't fully understand how that mechanic worked. And so and so it did. I got worked over. Certainly it did work on me. I'm gonna put this spear right here. And, yeah, let's make another chest. We're running out of... we don't have enough space in all these chests, so I'll make another carpet bag. And I'll put this one, like, right over here. Just a little distance away. And, I'll shove in it some rocks and some flint, and... I don't know, these battleless wings I'll just hold on to. Okay, that's fine, whatever. Make some more of this nightmare fuel. I'll shove the rot. We need a place for all this rot, so that a catastrophic fire doesn't... Mainly I want to store these things so that we don't have, like, a fire that goes out of control. We'll leave the tools on the ground. That should be okay, hopefully. Oh, my hat ran out of light bulbs. Right. Let's refuel that up. There we are. Hat. Bunch of rot. I have a bunch of rot in a carpet bag. Would you like some? Oh, wood legs, yeah. Yeah. I do need to earn wood legs. Or, last time you played as the wood legs, you had 180 coffee plants. That's a lot of coffee. That's making me wanna, like, in the future we're gonna get that... There's a new DLC. It's still in alpha, but whenever it gets a bit more polished, or if we feel like a change of pace, there's a DLC, or not a DLC, a mod, that's it. A mod that allows for the shipwrecked things, the items from this, the shipwrecked DLC can be put into Don't Starve Together. And that'll be cool. I'm looking forward to that. Oh, it's just a silly joke. The ligma. Like, oh, you do know, okay, you do know about that. Just somebody being silly, but why? Oh, well, that... I have no idea. I have no idea. That's good, because I don't think anyone really needs a reason why. That's what I'd like to know. I have no idea. Just because it's popular. Just because it's a thing to say. Like, sometimes people just say things because they've got nothing better to say, and they just want to say something. I've seen a lot of that in chat. And, you know, that's okay. Sometimes you just feel like saying something. And that's one of those things that it's a thing to say. That's the best I can do. I mean, and, you know, what better place to do that on the internet? Like, if you do that kind of stuff in real life with your voice, people will tell you to shut up. But, you know, if it's text, it's like, eh, okay. That's fine, so... I don't know. If you want to say something... an internet chat room is a place to do that. Just if you feel like saying something. You know, as long as it's not spamming. As long as you don't spam it. I see you, Kite. And hello. Welcome back, Kite7576. Good to see you. Oh, but if you're having problems on your end, try refreshing, definitely. But yeah, I'm seeing you. Vlox and Raising Hell are good for beginners? Or what's this? Oh, you're talking about people... Oh, guides. Okay, these are people I haven't heard. Yeah, I've heard of Edgy Rick, or Edgy Morty, was it? But, yeah, I haven't heard of those other people. But yeah, there's a lot of good advice. People who give good advice on the internet. That makes sense. Alright, I'm a little bit out of the loop. Uh-oh, worms! We got worms coming. Alright, do I have armor? No, I do not. I do not have armor. Well, I better make some. You had better make some armor, Woody Wooderson. Alright, so I got 2 rope. Now I just need a few... How many logs I got? No, I have no logs. I have 1 log. Better get chopping. Alright, I got 5 logs. Could you hang on a second while I get a few more logs and make a suit of armor? Just... Yeah. Oh, that could have killed me. Oh, and then there's rocks coming. Oh, no. Okay. 2 bites from worms will kill me, because it's 75 damage per hit. So this situation is actually a little bit scary. Fortunately, worms are slow. Ah, good people for hints and tips. That makes sense. Alright, I just need a suit of armor and I can kick all their butts. I just want a suit of armor for insurance. Ah, that makes sense. Well, that's always a question of form versus function. I guess I've been making my base a bit more functional than worrying about the form. But... yeah, whatever works. Okay, well, I managed to get away from the hounds that were following, or the worms that were following me. Let's see how my friends are doing. Hey, Vilcus LTU. Welcome back to the stream. Good to see you. I have my microphone volume turned up pretty high on my... I hear myself a lot louder than I'm used to, so I might have to turn the feedback volume down a bit. But I probably am. I'm probably a bit louder in general. And good to see you, Duk on Nguyen. Good to see you. Welcome to the stream. Xin Chao? That's Xin Chao. Hello. Wait, is that Korean? I'm not familiar with that particular language, but it's good to learn. So, good to see you. I wouldn't mind learning something new. Learning a bit more about... Oh no! Caldino was killed by a depth worm! No, how dare you, worms! Give me my friends back. I will kill you. Not you, the viewer. Them, the worms. Not talking to you guys, I'm talking to these horrific monsters that have... I have vengeance upon you, worms! Right. I'll deworm this place. Ooh, ow. Good thing I'm wearing armor. Arr. Arr. Ooh, okay, these guys, I gotta get... Guys, could you synchronize a bit? There we go, synchronized worms. Perfect. Okay, you guys are getting desynchronized. Ooh, ow, okay. Armor is still holding, though. Armor at 62%. Ooh, ow, okay. Let's, blue cap it, then. Cap it twice. Alright. Let's bring this mother down. It's very annoying when everything's falling down. And when you're in the middle of a combat. Oh, Vietnam. Oh, okay. That makes sense. Well, cool. Well, hello. Hello. Hello, my first, as far as I know, my first viewer from Vietnam. Good to see you. And hello from the States. Oh, I didn't have my blue shrooms on me, did I? Oh, no, there they are. Okay, pop one of those. Ah, good, Abby's up. Alright, I was at full health. I just should have done the Battleless wings before the blue mushrooms, but, well. Ah, that makes sense. The ground snow can be kind of annoying, just to... Like, you can't tell where the roads are and stuff for the ground snow, so... I can understand doing that for more accurate building. Alright, so we're sane again. Most of the worms are dead. I think there might be one or two around, but... I think I've got it. Uh-oh. Yeah, Galdino is gonna need help with the overheating now that he's on the surface. He got... Ooh. I'll try to get a stone up to you. You bought the battle pass for Fortnite? Huh. And why'd that make you lose faith in humanity? Was it? Maybe just Fortnite makes you lose faith in humanity in general. Yes, here's a thermal stone. I'll take this. And then we need to make a cold fireplace, so I'll bring this up with me and I'll make a second one for Galadino. And then we'll need, like, a cold fireplace, too. Right? So I'll take this gold. And, this character hasn't actually invented the... Ooh, hey. Blue mushrooms. But, I can't just sit here and gather blue mushrooms. My friend is dying from the heat. Do I have any cold fireplaces? I don't have any cold fireplaces, do I? Cold fireplace. It requires endothermic. So I just need, 2 doodad. Which will require a cut stone. Okay, I know I don't have space. Oh, 2 gold per doodad. Right. That's why I couldn't do it. Okay, go away, spider. Or there's a cold fireplace in the main camp, but I don't want the camp to burn down. So I don't want to go back to the main camp. Okay, we do have 2 thermal stones, so that takes care of that problem. Oh, and there's 20 gold. Okay, so that... takes care of that problem. Okay, second doodaddy. Doodiddy. Then the... what was it again? Nitrites. I just need nitrite, right? Do we have any... 1 piece of nitrites? Is that enough? There it is. Okay. No, not the normal kind, you dink. The fire pits. Whoops. Okay, well now we'll need... 4 cut stone. Well, at least I invented that for my sanity. Yay. I did that for my sanity, yeah. That's what I was thinking. So we got 1. It's been a while since I made one of these, since I live underground all the time. Okay, and 2 nitrites. But at least we got a normal one to rely on. Alright, I know we have the nitrite if I just look around. But first, put away this rocky turf and this... Alright, there's 1 piece of nitrite. Ooh, there's 6. Okay, perfect. Okay, now I've got an endothermic fireplace and an endothermic fire pit stacked up. Beautiful, perfect. Alright. Alright, let's go help a friend. Life is doing good. Good to see you, Maxwell. Life is going great. I'm gonna be attending a sort of family gathering, kind of an impromptu family reunion we're having during the next week. Welcome, you made it. You made it. You made it. You probably need this bat wing. I'll give you this bat wing. Oops. Plus you need light. There you go, buddy. And then you're probably... Well, here, you can have these light bulbs and you can refill your thing as you need it. Alright, you're probably good now. Do we have any more light bulbs? No, okay, well that's fine. Alright, I'll just throw a log on the fire. Do I have any logs? No, I don't. I'll throw some sticks on the fire so you can see. There we go. Alright, that'll be enough light. You got your lantern. Okay, you're good. He's good. He's good, folks. Right, and I can always cool down the stones in the fridge. I was forgetting about that. You can also place items around a path so that the snow doesn't block it out. That works. That certainly works. That's a way of marking things. So yeah, there are certainly other ways to mark paths if you need to. But, LitFam, you were talking about, what was it, Fortnite earlier? Did the Season Pass give you, what was it, the co-op mode? Because honestly, with the co-op mode of Fortnite actually interests me more than the standard game. Just because I like co-op. I like killing monsters and working together with the other players in the game. I generally have a better time with that than just PvP. Although PvP can be... Certainly if you're looking for the ultimate challenge, you can't really beat PvP. Alright, so on this side of the road... yeah, here on the crossroads, I'll go ahead and... Yeah, we got a cross... Yeah, we'll just do it right here. Endothermic fire pit. Right here. There we are. We'll be able to use that for the future. Hey, Ghost! Salute! Good to see you. Welcome to the stream. Alright, let's get chopping. I'm about to go, well, I'm feeling like quite cold, but... Uh-oh. Naughty fire. Oh, no! Okay, fine. I'm this now. That'll stop it. I didn't have time to put it out, but that's fine. I'm nice and cool. I could use some trees. We'll just be a beaver for a bit. I should have been eating my twigs, but then... Well, I was thinking about eating my twigs, but then that thing lit on fire, and I didn't want to see a forest fire, so... Let's enjoy being a beaver for a bit! Who doesn't love being a beaver? I'm a beaver. I'm gonna eat some trees. Who doesn't love being a beaver? We're gonna get a lot of pine cones out of this, though. There we go. All better. I got plenty of wood and plenty of pine cones. Alright. I'm about to starve. But I got plenty of blue shrooms, so that's fine. Whatever, you know? No big deal there. Let's eat these seeds. See you next time, Lit Fam. Thanks for dropping by. Yeah, I'm very happy. I gotta say, I am very pleased that all this is working out. Okay, don't light on fire. I won't want you to go on fire. It'll ruin everything. Okay. I'm just very happy that everything's working out. That everything isn't just falling apart. Alright, these blue caps are going stale. And I'm not very high on sanity, and I am hungry, so you know what? Oh, I'll just kill you. I don't care if I get injured, I'm doing this. Alright, there we go. Who needs sanity? I don't have that anyways. Die, bats. Feel the wrath of the beaver man. There we go. Okay. Oh. Aw, the bird died. Aw. Poor birdie. Well, Anyways, so I'm getting kind of manky right now because I haven't been feeding myself, but I'm just gonna do this. Gob, gob, gob. Eat all the blue shrooms. It's fine. Whatever. Who needs sanity? Not me. Alright. And now I have a full stomach and full health. Congratulations. And I can just kill one of these guys. Sadly, I don't understand what you're saying there, Duke on Nguyen. But I appreciate that you're trying to communicate. But yeah, I just can't, I can't read. I can't read Vietnamese. I'm interested in learning though, so. Since you popped in the chat, I have a reason to learn more. I certainly have a reason to learn more Vietnamese now. And that's how it usually happens, is I learn a bit of a language based on the number of viewers I have from a particular country, or just that people from a particular country will teach me words in their language, and that works too. You gonna fight Terrorbeak? No? Okay, fine. More of a coward beak, aren't you? Okay, I'm gonna put on my moggles so I can see my handiwork. Okay, it's all over there. Oh, I just picked dark petals. They make it crazy. Just like good flowers make you sane, bad flowers make you crazy. Alright, as soon as I get all these seeds, I can plant my way back to sanity and we'll be cool. Otherwise, for now, I was holding down the spacebar. Stupid dark petals. Stupid evil flowers. I didn't want to pick you, I wanted to pick pine cones. I could say stupid me, because I was the one holding down the button, but... Hey, Lindy Martin. Good to see ya. Welcome to the stream. But yeah, in general, you'll have to speak English if you want me to understand you. If you want most of the people in the chat to understand you. Well, I don't strictly enforce, like, the chat to be English. That's, like, the main language of the chat. That's just how it is. But I'm not strict about it, you know. It's not like, you can say occasional things in other languages, especially if you're, like, teaching or learning or whatever. I don't want a forest fire. Okay, I probably should get back underground. Alright, but I'm feeling much saner now. And I'm full health and hunger and everything, so... Oh, take off that helmet! Take off that helmet. It's wasting light. This area used to not be a forest at all, but since I live here, now it's a thick forest. Alright, nice and sane. Now let's get back to doing what he does best. Chopping lots of trees down. Well, I don't really care about these lumpy trees burning as much as the other trees. I want to get rid of these lumpy trees, though. They don't give any seeds. It bothers me. These lumpy trees bother me. You give me no seeds. Woody likes seeds. Trees that give no seeds are... they're hardly trees at all. I hardly even deign calling them a tree. Uh-oh, okay, we're warming up. Getting hot. Getting real hot. There we go. Morsel's going stale. Ooh, looking a little buck-toothed, am I? Eat your twigs. I don't want to go through another werebeaver attack. Oh yeah, just 5 days left till autumn. Autumn is the best time of year to join. So if you're planning to join the server, do it in 5 days for the well, for the easiest introductory experience. I mean, if you're truly brave and adventurous, so you can join in the middle of the summer. That's more power to you. But if you're looking for a good opportunity to ease your way into the game, this next month is going to be the time to do it. And anyone's welcome to join. It's the server's Dracula, the password's D. That's all you need to know to join me. I'm always eating twigs, because while you can restore your wood meter faster by eating chunks of wood, eating logs, the problem with that is that I'm going to use those logs for important things. Like making more roads. Whereas I've got like tons of twigs. I've got like nearly infinite twigs, because I've got twiggy trees everywhere. Because I'm planting those suckers. Speaking of which, there we are. Alright, back underground just in time for the new mushroom harvest. Should be good. Have myself a drink of coffee. You don't have DST. That's a shame. Well, maybe someday, in the near future. Like, it goes on sale from time to time. Oh, where'd I put my hats? Oh, right here, right. There we go. It does go on sale from time to time. Hey, Floopy! Good to see you! You totally... Hi, I totally don't have a crush on YouTuber named Jaden Animations. Oh. Okay, I believe you. Boy, what an entrance. Ha ha ha, comedy. But seriously, I do have a crush on Jaden Animations, says Floopy. What wore out? It seems like your opinion is wrong is in a situation. You're stone? Oops. Oh, I didn't want to whisper that. You can use tape to repair a thermal stone if you got one. Oh, I just forgot my stuff. Oh, it's mushroom time, too. Let's go, Moggles, and just go mushroom hunting. But yeah, Floopy, I understand. Well, I certainly understand why you like Jaden Animations as far as, like... Well, I like her videos. She seems like a nice person. I don't know about, like... Yeah. I'm glad you have a crush. It's good to be in love. It's good to like people and stuff, so... That's sweet. I don't... Like, I don't know. I don't think I could have a crush on somebody who does animations, because you don't know what they look like, right? You'd have to totally fall in love with their voice. I mean, then that can happen, but... and their personality. I mean, I guess you'll still know their voice and their personality, but... It's really only that one part. Somebody who does animations, you can only really know the one side of them that they're willing to show. You know? So... You'd probably want to get to know the person better. You can still have a crush, though. You can have any reason. Just knowing someone's voice, I don't know. I'm glad you like Jaden. And well, that channel is doing amazingly well considering that well, just animation channels like Jaden and Domix and The Odd Ones Out. They're doing amazingly well recently, which is cool. I think that's awesome just because like those animations videos take a lot of work. You know, I like it when people who actually put a lot of effort into their videos get what they deserve. Because I feel like YouTube has been dominated by people who are putting a minimum effort into their videos and then just, like, taking advantage of the algorithm. Taking advantage of what is most popular. So, you know, it's taken a little bit, but I feel like quality videos are finally getting the light of day that they deserve. And, that's cool. And it's like, if you're taking the time to animate your videos, certainly you put more effort. Certainly that's a sign of more effort, in my opinion. And while I'm doing streams, so it's like, you could say that the effort in my videos is kind of low. At least I'm taking the time to revamp my whole setup, and I try to make, even though, like, my videos are not edited very much. If I do edit my videos, it's not very much, and while I'm streaming, obviously, I'm not editing my videos, so I feel like I'm one to talk when it comes to, like, high-quality videos, but I'm at least doing my best. I'm not just, like, doing... I feel like I'm not cutting corners that some other people are doing. And I'm just doing what I love. I'm putting out a product that I would like to watch. If I was watching videos, I would enjoy... I mean, and I do occasionally watch my own videos, so of course I do. But I actually find myself enjoying my videos, which is nice, rather than just... I'm gonna be wearing Mary Jane's! Oh, the package demands it. Check out my Mary Jane's! Oh, ooh boy. I got my Woody and some Mary Jane's. Good. Here's an extra thermal stone, if anyone needs that. Let's get this manure and guano in a chest so it stops making that terrible noise. So no more flies. Okay. Good to see everyone in the camp. Let's see, I'm gonna make... That's right, just more boards. More boards! Oh. Yeah, you know the drill. Your opinion is wrong, knows the drill. Run! Run from the antlion's fury! Really, the boulders underground aren't bad at all. Now, as long as you don't get hit by them. But they do... What the antlion does on the surface, though, that's annoying. But a few extra boulders can chop some trees down for you. It can give you some extra stone, and as long as it doesn't clonk you as long as the boulders don't clonk you on the head, really, really that's for the best. Vincent, you were asking if the red hat is making... Oh, what was the hat that was making everything turn red? That is the moggles. It allows me to see in the dark, because I've got mole vision. Like these guys. Hello, Mr. Mole. I look just... Yep, I'm your friend. I look just like you. Betrayal. Oh, I'm your friend. I wouldn't do anything to hurt you. Because I am also a mole. So that's the moggles. It allows me to see as far as I want underground. Whereas, as you can see, the miner's hat only lets me see so far. So, the moggles are brilliant. But you can't put light bulbs in them. I have to put glow berries in them. I got a couple extra, though, so... I got plenty of moggle fuel. And I'm starting a... and I'm starting a program called Moggles for Moogles. Because I was thinking about that last episode. That way we can have Moogles. Moogles need moggles so they can see at night. Moogles find themselves home alone in the dark, and they can get quite a frights. Moogles are afraid of the dark, you see. So... I will be as kind as I can be. And give them some moggles for free. So in the darkness they will be able to see. Yes. Send your money today. Moggles for moogles. When you do, you will receive a letter from a moogle that you have helped. It will tell you It'll say Kupo. The letter will just say Kupo, but it'll mean thank you for all your your efforts. So why don't you give today? There are Moogles that need your help. Yeah, it does look neat. I think it is a really cool, like, stylistic choice. Like, that everything's, like... Is everything, like, reversed? Like, it's negative, right? No, it's not exactly negative, because it's red. But it's almost like everything's in the negative. Kind of. Like, almost like you're seeing a negative everything. Like, if I hold my cursor over something, it comes in, like, normal, though. It's cool. I think it's pretty cool, in any case. Oh, yeah, where's my pitchfork? I left my pitchfork somewhere. I need to fork some pitch. Or I just need some... like, thingy. Flint. Oh! Oh, a flint hit me in the head, but then it disappeared. Damn it. I just need some flint. Alright. You need some flint? Whack! You wouldn't know flint if it whacked you in the head. Thank you! Now all I need is a bunch of... I wouldn't mind if it rained a bunch of Thusalites. What else? You know, what else do I need? What else would I like it to rain? Good to see you, Darfall 1001. Welcome back to the stream. Ah, good. Yeah, it's very good to have that. Very good to have plenty of pierogies. Oh, now I need stony terrain. Right. I don't have any stone. Wasn't there stone over here? No, this is that weird stone that doesn't count, right? Need, like, rocky floor. I know I left some in the chest, but I'm sure we can get some over here, actually, I think. It'll be easier just to shovel some up, but I guess I'm not going to make a road right here. Make some boards. Yeah, this is other type of rocky terrain that you can't use for roads. I forget what it was called, like... Cave rock or funky rock? I'm gonna call it funky rock. Funky rock! There we go. Gotta get this rocky turf. I just missed mushroom time, but that's fine. It's called self-service. Absolute. Ow! I didn't think he'd catch me, but he caught me, and that really frickin' hurt. Okay, don your armor, Sir Knight. Eat your mushrooms. Okay. Could have done pierogies, but that's fine. Alright. You worm are a holdover from a time forgotten. The time of worms is over. The time of beavers has arrived. You are just a relic of a forlorn era, my friend. Alright, and I'll kill the shadow beast and then I'll get my sanity back. There we go. I'm probably gonna need more darkness swords, won't I? How many do I have? Now I'm thinking about that episode of, Oop, got to that just in time. I'm thinking about that episode of Eagle Talon, Taka no Tsume, that I dubbed Whoops! I werebeavered myself. I wasn't paying attention. Well, you know what? That actually works out just fine, because my sanity was just about 0, so... That actually works out. That actually works out. Yeah, that'll be fine. There'll be plenty of charcoal, yeah. Oh, we lost a cone there. I am the werebeaver! The werebeaver stalks the knights! The werebeaver approaches. Dun 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 dun. Okay, a Terrorbeak. That kind of sucks. Go away, Terrorbeak. No, I said go away, Terrorbeak. Bad. Just let me nibble on some trees. Oh, that's a worm, also. I thought that was a mole, but moles usually don't go straight towards you. I thought he was going for a piece of... Yeah, I don't want to fight both of those at the same time. Ah, you can craft Abby's flower. I was wondering about that. I thought you might be able to, but I wasn't sure. Okay, so I gotta time this right so the terror beak doesn't hit me, or I gotta kill that terror beak, because... Well, Floopy, yeah, when you get to be a YouTuber of a certain... Ow! Of a certain magnitude, it does... If when your channel gets to a certain size, yeah, it does become hard to, like, talk to people on an individual level. Because there's always going to be tons of people wanting your attention. I mean, there's pretty consistently a lot of people wanting my attention, and I'm only at like 3,000 subscribers, so I can only imagine what life is like once you get to like 1 million. So, yeah. Good luck with that, Floopy. But that doesn't mean you can't like someone. But it is one of those things that, like, I find it sometimes difficult to get people to understand that while I do try to offer my time to people, I can't give one individual fan, like, all of my time, or it just would get overwhelming, because, like, or just, like, a ton of time. Whoops! I pissed off those things! I was just using the auto attack, stupid auto attack. Well, you get what I'm saying. I try to be as gracious as possible with my time, and talk to people and be nice and all that stuff, but if I talk to people, too many people, that's why I try to get on the Discord and talk to everyone at once. When I feel like there's a question I'm getting asked. Like, if people ask me questions, I'll answer them on an individual basis, but if I get the same question too many times, I'll just talk to everyone on Discord or things like that. Are you gonna do something to my backpack? Do not touch my backpack. You were stealing stones from it was just the stones, but don't you touch my backpack. Don't you touch my don't you touch my, dare you, do not molest little Rigby. How dare you? How dare you? I will not stand idly by while my Rigby is molested by snails. That's not gonna happen. Just no. Poor little guy. You commented notice me on one of her videos? Well, that's one way to go about it, but yeah, the notice me senpai thing is pretty common. I'm afraid you'll probably have to do better than that. And who knows, she may have read it. She may not have. Either she didn't, or she did and she deigned not to respond, because there's a lot of comments like that I just deigned not to respond to as well. He just yoinked the stone. He sure did. Well, thanks, Maxwell. Thank you, guys. I really appreciate that. Yeah, I try to do my best. Well, like I say, I try to be the person that, you know, I would want to see. I try to be the kind of person that I would want to watch, yeah. And, yeah, I'm doing my best, so I thank you for telling me I was doing a good job. That works. Yeah, it's hard for me to constantly... you know, it's hard for me to constantly go to Google Translate to translate other people's stuff, but if that works for you. Yeah, and I love my community. I have a really good community. And that always makes me happy. It's, like, it is fun to talk to you guys. Like, it is great that I have... Like, when I was young, I would talk to people about the stuff I talk about on the stream. To just other students and stuff. The problem was that people weren't always interested in what I had to say. And it made me feel kind of bad. Because I thought it had something to do with me personally or what I was talking about. But in reality, it's just because those people... just didn't want to talk about video games, you know? I was talking about, like, you know, I was literally the kid in kindergarten that was talking about video games and Monty Python. It's like, I remember saying that to somebody in kindergarten. It's like, hey, have you heard of Monty Python? And they're like, what are you talking about? You know, it's like, no kindergartners are wanting to talk about Monty Python, that's for sure. This is, like, too young. Probably too young to be watching that. But, like, and video games. I wanted to talk about video games. And sometimes there's some kids that would talk about video games when I was that young, but not much. But it had nothing to do with me personally. It just was that I just wasn't around people with similar interests. But, yeah, I can talk to you guys. You guys have similar interests. And, you know, even if you're not, like, completely interested in what I have to say, you find me interesting as a person, so... yeah, it's just, it's so nice. It is so nice to talk to you guys on a daily basis. Well, I wouldn't necessarily say that, Floopy. I mean, as time goes by, age gaps do become less of a big deal. But yeah, that's gonna be a problem maybe for now. Really, probably the bigger issue is that chances are... I don't know. It's hard to say, yeah. Well, yeah, I wouldn't get too worked up. I wouldn't get too worked up about somebody on the internet, because you might forget. It's not. There's nothing wrong with having a crush on somebody out there, but don't forget to look around you and look for people who. There might be some nice girl who has a crush on you. Wouldn't that be a surprise? And just the point is, if there's a girl with a crush on you, and she's nice and pleasant to spend time with, then, you know, then basically most of your work's already done. You don't have to worry about, like, you can just, you know, be happy with that person, you know? I mean, as long as that person is an acceptable human being. I mean, sure, you might not be crazy about that person, but... like, sometimes, if you're crazy about someone, that's like a big turnoff. You can... like, you don't want to be too crazy about someone. That'll just make you... it'll make that person think you're crazy, but... you know, sometimes the best relationships come from mutual... I mean, it's not like those one-sided relationships can't have a happy ending, but... I've seen a lot of them where they don't have a happy ending, so... still, it's better to have loved and lost than not loved at all, so... you know, basically good for you. Just don't forget to look around you. Because happiness might be closer than you think. And I was quite surprised. I was quite surprised when I found out that, you know, that there were actually girls that had a crush on me. Because I was totally oblivious to that fact. And, like, because I was in the school of thought, like, why would anyone like me? Why would anyone find me attractive? What, you know, what do I have to offer? I can't understand this, you know. But you don't have to. But some girls might like the antisocial type. That might make you mysterious. And if you're antisocial, how will you know? Maybe that girl is just looking at you from the other side of the room, the other side of the lunch room. Maybe they only know you by looking at you from a distance, and they're shy too. Like I said, you might be surprised. There's, you know, like girls. There were girls that had a crush on me that I never talked to, and it's just because I was bold, and I would go around and I would like talk to people. I would go to group. Like, I didn't like when I went to school, I wouldn't just hang out with the same group all the time. I would go from group to group and spend a little time with every single clique. I would invade cliques. I was a clique invader. And I didn't always feel completely welcome in these various cliques, but I just say, hey, you mind if I sit down? You know, and they'd be like, oh, okay. You know, some cliques, like the preps, weren't quite as outwardly friendly, and it turns out I heard that they were saying things behind my back later on. But, you know, basically, because I was prominent and I was just going around and I introduced myself to everyone, everyone saw me. Everyone, like, I made myself kind of prominent. And I had no idea by doing this that everyone had a good... everyone got to know who I was. Everyone got to know Tiegon. And, I was mainly dealing with the people who didn't like me because they're the most confrontational, but it turns out that there were girls who liked me, and, yeah. That was a happy moment. It allowed me to, start to get some self-respect, because... really, like, I didn't like myself very much in, like, my early days of high school and grade school and stuff, so... it's like, it helped me find value in myself. Finding out what other people liked in me made me realize that it made it easier for me to like me. So... just because you're antisocial, just because you don't know of any girls that have a crush on you, doesn't mean that there isn't secretly a girl that has a crush on you. You may never know. So, pay attention. Especially if you're dense, because I'm a very dense human being when it comes to love. The advantages of being straight, your crush might actually like you back? Well, I guess there's a greater chance of that. But, well, I mean, that's not just advice for straight people. That advice works for everyone, but... yeah, I guess you might say your odds are a bit lower if you're not straight. I won't argue that point. But just, like, don't... my personal advice is don't let your self-hatred hold you back. Don't let other people's criticisms of you, the people who insult you, hold you back. Don't think that because, I don't know, maybe you haven't been the person you want to be, that someone... if you don't like yourself for some reason, it doesn't mean that someone else can't like you for reasons that you can't even comprehend. And learning these things will ultimately make you feel better about yourself. Or at least, well, that's how it worked for me. I can't really speak for everyone. I can only speak for how it was for me. Oh, well, there you go, Floopy. You know. I mean... obviously, you'll have to like that person back, you know. I wouldn't get into a relationship with somebody that you don't actually like, but if you have somebody who likes you, and you like them back, you know, go for it. You know, and it doesn't have to be... and then sometimes, like, you know, it can be like, oh, well, this person's not a perfect fit, but they don't have to be perfect. Give them a chance. You know, that's another problem I've had with... like, I've seen people make that mistake, is that, like, they'll just get rid of people who like them for, like, the littlest flaw. And it's like, well, you could have just explained to them how you feel. It's like, nah, they won't, I don't want to change someone. Well, it's like, yeah, you don't want to change someone, but if they're willing to change themselves or to meet you halfway, that's different. You know. there's a difference between changing someone and giving someone a chance. And I've seen people who break up with other people without even giving them a chance because they think it's not going to work out. And that's kind of cruel. That's kind of cold-hearted because they're looking for that perfect person. So that's my other piece of love advice. Don't look for the perfect person. Just look for the person who's right for you. I don't know. It's still, like, I don't think I'm, like, I'm no master of love, that's for sure. So, maybe there's better people. There's certainly people that can give better advice when it comes to love. But at least I have some experience in the matter. And I'm very happy with where I am right now. I'm very happy. Libby makes me very, very happy, so I'm very lucky. I'm very lucky to have you, Libby. And, yeah. My relationship with Libby... Oh, no, I didn't say that. But nobody's perfect. I guess perhaps I implied it, but I'm not perfect either. But just that, well, with Libby, I will say my relationship with you, Libby, I did not expect. You know? Because I'm just so dense. And now I'm dying of starvation. Alright, eat your blue shrooms. Maybe I should, rather than go insane, I'm actually going to go back to camp and eat some meatballs. That'll work. There's no reason to drive myself insane just yet. Yeah. It was not something I expected. I was a bit dense. And I'm very, very happy. I'm very, very happy. So, yeah. It's just sometimes, and at that point in my life, I was kind of getting down on myself. And I wasn't thinking that, like, I wasn't expecting to find love. Like, it wasn't even in my, like, I wasn't expecting to find love in, like, the next 5 years. It was like, I just kind of put love on a back shelf, and it's like, I just need to become more successful and a better human being before I can possibly expect love. You got it. You got it, Livy. Being content is great, you know. That's all you can really ask out of life. Ah, summer has ended. Yay! Summer is over. Alright, I'll just make us some meatballs. I'll corrupt the mushrooms in here, because I just don't have room to stack. Throw these meats in here. I'll throw this into my moogles. I could use these meatballs. Yum. Alright. And let's keep cooking. Cook, cook, cook. Alright. Anyone else can have the remaining meatballs. Ah, nice. Yeah, more moggles. If you need, here. You can have some glowberries for that. Moggle food. I'll get one more meatball. Alright. Let's go! Oh, and I want to make more darkness swords. These darkness swords are about wrecked. Oh, that's so wonderful, Livy. Thank you. And see, that's the real advantage. That's the biggest advantage, I gotta say, of being with someone who truly loves you. Is that they'll make you happy. They'll say wonderful things, and they'll mean it. Whereas, like, let's say you get in a relationship with someone that, like, you kind of have to make... You have to kind of make them like you. You make yourself into a better version of you just so you can get into a relationship. You might do it, but that relationship will probably only be temporary because... Even if you're perfect for a little bit, quote-unquote, you can't be perfect forever. You can't be that perfect person. And if you're not being honest when you get into a relationship, then it's probably going to end poorly. Yeah. And I know your sense of humor, Libby, of course. But yeah, you make me feel great. You make me feel like a really wonderful person. And I'm so grateful for that. So, yeah. Oh, about the shut it thing, yes. And about the shut it thing, yeah. I know. I know that too, yeah. Ah, thank you, Sergio. I appreciate that. And welcome to the stream. Thank you so much. Yeah, I get so much positivity from you guys. It's great. Welcome back, Wireless. It's the perfect time to join. Summer's almost over. Good to see you. So we got Wireless. Wireless is a, what was it, Weber? That's right, I was going to say Spider. He's a Spoderman. Wireless is the Weber. Your opinion is wrong is a Wendy, who has lived for 56 days. And Galdino is a Wilson? Wilson, right. Sometimes I have trouble with the names. A Wilson. The venerable, classic, standard character of the game. Which, in my opinion, Wilson can be a bit challenging. Even though they say new players probably should choose Wilson, because he has no unique skills, it can be a little bit challenging to be a Wilson. Man, I'd be having a heck of a time if I was a Wilson. I'm a Woody, though. Life is easy when you're a Woody. In my opinion, because I love Woody. Woody's the best. Huzzah for autumn. To the surface. Never! But still hooray for autumn. Never go to the surface. Do not leave. Do not leave the caves. The caves are wonderful. We must all live in the caves forever. No, I'm the only person who can live in the caves forever. Everyone else would go insane if they stayed in the caves forever, but I can. Advice? Well, I would say that Woody is a very good character for new players. Just because you can plant, as long as you understand the mechanic of the wood and becoming the werebeaver, because you can plant trees for sanity. I would also say that Winona is a very good character for new players. Just because she can take probably I would start with Winona for a new player. That's the highest recommended character for new players. Yeah, try being Winona for a start, because she won't get killed by darkness. Wigfrid can also be a good character for new players. Because Wigfrid, if you want to get good at fighting, Wigfrid's the character to choose because she eats nothing but meat. And so she can give you lots of fighting practice. She gets health from fighting. So, yeah, Woody's a good choice for characters. So, yeah, Woody's a good choice for a new player. I would say Woody, Wigfrid, and Winona are probably, like, great choices for new players. I would think, who would I say is a bit more advanced? Probably like the more advanced ones are probably like the strongman and the librarian, and the strongman, the librarian, and I don't know, the robots. The robot probably isn't a bad choice for new players too, but he gets a little bit complicated. Okay, so that takes characters out of the way. I would probably go with I'd probably go with Winona or Wigfrid, as I was saying. And then, after that, I would recommend Crockpot. One of the most important things is getting a Crockpot, because you can cook food. Cooked food is much better than the standard kinds. You gotta get to know the Crockpot recipes, particularly, like, meatballs. Meatballs are very important. Just 3 filler of any kind and 1 piece of meat. As long as you don't put more than 1 monster meat in a Crockpot, you'll be okay. So, let's see. You have to make like a science machine, and then you can go straight to the food tab and build yourself a Crockpot. Oh, my voice is strange? Like, I'm a bit closer to the microphone, so... But I don't have the flu. I'm just like the microphone is right in front of me. I can get, like, right up on it. So that's probably what you're hearing, is just me being closer to the microphone. I'm like, I want the voice to sound richer. But yeah, I can get, like, really creepy whispery. So, yeah, I'm glad you noticed that the sound's different. I don't want it to be bad different. I want it to be good different. I want it to be an improvement. So I readjusted my microphone's position, and I've redone a lot of things. Like the monitor's in a different position, the camera's in a different position, the microphone's in a different position. Like so like I'm hoping it sounds better, but I understand it sounds different. It's definitely going to sound different. Ah. That's okay. It happens. See you next time, Maxwell. Thanks for watching. I'll try my best. I will not. I will not starve. I shall not. Starvation is it's illegal. It will not be allowed. Anyone who starves their corpse will be arrested. It's like that weird thing about suicide being illegal. It's like, well, yeah, okay. I'm not a fan of suicide either, but I don't think that's gonna stop anyone. Suicide's illegal. But yeah, I won't. I'm not gonna starve. Science, food, planting near your things near your base, then what? That is a good question. Well, that makes sense. Your opinion is wrong. So they can break into your house and try to save your life. That makes a lot of sense. It's not about the consequences. That makes sense. I mean, I kind of hope that people would try to stop you anyways, but yeah. Oh, hi, tree monster. I would say the next order of business is preparing for summer, or preparing for winter, that's right. Because the game starts in autumn, so the next order of business is probably getting a thermal stone. Like, get a fireplace. A fireplace and a thermal stone. The thermal stone will keep you warm during the winter. Another thing you can do is get a pair of rabbit earmuffs. Rabbit earmuffs are made with... Well, they're not on my list right now, but there they are. You can take a pair of rabbits, catch them, and then some sticks, and they'll keep you warm. A thermal stone's more important because you can use it to retain the heat from a fireplace temporarily, but it only lasts so long, so you won't be able to go very far from your fireplace. So having the pair of rabbit earmuffs will also... you got that. And for summer, same thermal stone. The thing about summer that makes it harder is that things will start catching fire. So the thing to do about that is... Well, what I do is I go in the caves for the summer. But a typical thing that people recommend is getting an ice fling-o-matic. I think that was in, like... which tab was that in? The science tab? You can get an ice fling-o-matic to put out fires for you. It's either that or you can put out fires by hand, or you can use an ice staff, but you can't always catch all the fires, and the ice fling-o-matic will keep your stuff okay. The ice fling-o-matic can only cover a large enough area, or a certain area. Yes. Yeah, it's hard to find gears. If you can't find gears, that is normal. If you can't find gears, you can always look for clockwork enemies and kill them, like a clockwork horse or a clockwork bishop or something, or a rook. The other thing you can do is you can open up tumbleweeds, and occasionally you'll have a chance of getting gears from tumbleweeds. But if you can't get gears, your final option is to just go down here in the caves. Because in the caves, it is not hot during the summer. It is nice and cool. There's plenty of food in the cave. I'll bring some. I'll bring some extra food. Alright, so what was I saying? Oh, yeah. If you go down into the cave, you won't get hot at all. And fires will not light. So, I'm just a caveman. I'm just a caveman. The problem with the cave is it makes you insane. It lowers your sanity bar. And, so I would recommend having, like, a top hat or something to help with your sanity. Or just pop-outs. I'm the star of Cyclopedia. Well, I do have, like, 300 hours in this game, so yeah, I'm getting pretty good. I still don't know everything, though. Their Remix knows more than I do. Like, I still don't know exactly what to do with the orange stone I got, or the green stone. So, I don't know. I'm far from knowing everything, but I'm doing all right. So, thank you. Thank you very much. So yeah, going into the caves during the summer, not a bad strategy. It is a viable, I would say a viable strategy. Maxwell. Maxwell can be a decent character for new players too, or people who... Ah, that's right, Maxwell can live in the caves. The only problem with Maxwell as a character is he only has 75 max health, so basically if you're Maxwell, I almost would recommend putting on armor and never taking it off, because what I've seen... I have seen Maxwells live in the cave and be a great caveman. A cave Maxwell can do great, but like worms. One of those worms deals... Excuse me. One of those worms can deal 75 points of damage in one hit. So if you're Maxwell and you have no armor, a worm can kill you in one hit. And so that's like, oh, what? I didn't know there was a worm there. Game over. So it's like, but if you're wearing armor, you can prevent that. So basically, like, Maxwell's a good character, but you might want to consider wearing armor for the rest of your life. And that's not very convenient. It works, though. Not very convenient. And yes, I have been talking about Fallout 4. I do want to get back to that. And Libby would love to see me play that again, so yeah. Otherwise, yeah, when you go in the caves, sanity is a constant issue. And you'll need to deal with that. There are other ways to deal with sanity. Let's see, you can wear a top hat or you can go to sleep. That's right, you can build a tent or a bedroll. A tent or a bedroll can also get you sanity back. How are you keeping your character sane right now? That's the power of Woody. Woody can just plant pine cones. Like I'm at 185 sanity, 190 sanity. Poof. 5 sanity per cone. Not a lot, but it makes a huge difference. 195. Full. So basically, I can let myself... I just carry around a huge stockpile of pine cones. And whenever I am low on sanity, I can just plant a bunch of pine cones. Or I can just eat as many blue mushrooms as I want. Like, get to 0 sanity, let it go to 0 sanity, and go beyond 0 sanity, and then just plant a few pine cones, and I'm good. So that's like the real power of Woody. Being able to carry... The best power of Woody is being able to hoard a bunch of pine cones and then just use them as needed. Here's some meatballs. Huh, I've been using the word constant a lot? Huh, so I have. I haven't thought about that. Constant. Constantly. I'm just constantly doing this. I'm constantly doing that. At least I'm not like that Leafy guy where I'm saying literally all the time. I'm literally saying this but using it the wrong way. Using the word literally wrong all the time. I'm glad that guy's gone. It's not many people I would say that about, but yeah. Oh, okay. It's just funny when you do. Oh, that's cool. That's fine. It's funny to me too. Although, honestly, of course, now that I'm thinking about it, it's a little bit... Constant is the name of the island on that... Oh! I didn't know that. That's cool. Well, I've learned something new about Don't Starve. Thank you. Thank you, your opinion is wrong. Oh, bat coming. I'll kill that bat. Can't have bats biting people while they're talking. How dare you, bats? Right. The bats are coming into the camp because the lure plant is gone, right? Yeah, we had a defense system. Yes, the defense system is gone. The fence. Oh, hey! The fence... I had a fence and a lure plant here to keep the bats away from the camp. We'll have to replace that. Otherwise, we'll have bats in the camp. Really, it's just a shame that our camp was too close to the bats, but hey, let's go kill whatever this animal is over here. I'm tracking something. The hunt is on. Whenever you see these things on the ground, you can start hunting. Ah. Most people prefer the islands. Yeah, the archipelago is the islands that the shipwreck takes place on. I see. Interesting. Now, where's the next pile of dirt? Oh, I'm not tracking him, am I? Oh, I was on the hunt. I want to find this creature. Oh, I'm more of a woodsman than a hunter anyways. Boo! I don't know, it's probably next to a stump or something. I wanted to hunt something. Alright, well, whenever you see those suspicious dirt piles, you can like hunt, you can hunt something down if you follow the footprints. I didn't do a very good job of it, though. Whoops! Oh no! Well, I'm a woody, so I can see at night. I am a woody now. It's time to be the werebeaver. I'm a werebeaver. I'm gonna nibble on some trees. I'm an experienced woody, and still I accidentally become the werebeaver more than I'd like. That's okay, though. As long as you're near trees when you become the werebeaver, it's cool. Yes. Well, we do need someone to clean up, so, yeah. Like, this place, this world has gotten very messy. It's gotten very messy. And that's just because the server's been going for 352 days, so this is 352 days of messiness. There we go. Okay. Brilliance! Let's go ahead and moggle it up. Oh, I don't need these feathers. But that's what happens when you're doing wilderness mode and there's just a lot of stuff around. Well, yeah. I definitely would like having you in here, Abel. Just because it's nice to have somebody who's organized and cleaning things up. Like, I know Candy was doing that when she was in here. Candy Noms. Alright. I have a need for seed. Seeds. Take that, nature. Yes. We showed nature a thing or two. I don't need this nightmare fuel. Alright, so I was a werebeaver. I lost like half my sanity, but look at all the wood we got. And especially if somebody shovels up the stumps. That's another thing I'm not good about, is shoveling up the stumps. Which is easy wood, too, but the only problem I have with shoveling up stumps, it doesn't give you more pine cones. And I love me some pine cones, so thank you. Thank you for the stump shoveling. I'll make roads out of these. Alright, I got a lovely sack of pine cones. Don't frickin' frog getting angry at me. I was trying to thank Galdino for... I was worried about being attacked, so I started making a million typos. It's like, oh crap. You're typing under duress. Ah. Well, welcome back, Fishmaster. And well done. It's good. You definitely did your parents a solid by mowing the lawn, so that was nice. I hope your parents appreciate you taking care of that. And well done. And you know, it's certainly good exercise mowing the lawn. That is, or at least it is if you have like a heavy lawnmower. Actually, I recently bought a, what was it, one of those electric lawnmowers. And it is so much nicer. It is, like we had a gas-powered lawnmower. And it was one of those, like, it was one of the lawnmowers that's, like, supposed to help you move the thing. But, like, it was, that part of it was broken. So it was basically, like, it had a drive system that wasn't being used. And basically it was, like, really freaking heavy. And, I'm glad I don't have a really freaking heavy lawnmower anymore. And that it's not, like, I'm using electricity instead of gas, so it's probably more, it's better for the planet, I guess. Captain Planet would approve of the lawnmower. Good night, Sergio. Thanks for dropping by. Have a good sleep. And yeah, definitely, thank you for staying up with me a bit. Staying up late and watching the stream. I appreciate it. Yeah, and rest well. You gotta do what you gotta do, so get some sleep. And I'll see you next time, hopefully. People use gas to make electricity. That's true. But at least there's the option of the energy coming from a better place. But that's a good point, Fishmaster. But, you know, if you're using an electric lawnmower, there's the potential that your lawnmower could also be powered by something better, like a nuclear power plant that could melt down, or maybe if we're being idealistic, like a wind or solar, but really those aren't as sustainable, or those aren't as efficient as, they're becoming more efficient, but that's not where the majority of our power from the power grid's coming from. So yeah, it could be coming from gas, it could be coming from coal, natural gas, coal, could be nuclear, could be wind or solar, but at least the option is there. And I don't know, like, I think at least I hope that the electric lawnmower is at least more efficient power-wise. Like, you know, maybe the power plant that's using gas or whatever is more efficient at using whatever it's using than my lawnmower was. I'm not sure if that's the case, but at least the lawnmower is lighter, so that's really, it works for me. It works well. It doesn't make half as much noise. It's like it doesn't weigh as much. So at least it works for me. I don't know about the environment. I can't claim that I'm helping the environment. I can kind of hope, but that's true. It's a very good point. Well, thanks for bursting my bubble, thinking I'm helping the planet. But that's true. Who knows? But at least it's there. At least it's ready for when the rest of the infrastructure catches up. That much I can say. Okay, Woody's got to stockpile some seeds. And I'm going to keep making my road. I'll be very happy if I get this road finished. And then we can go straight to the ruins. Conveniently. Of course, it'd be easier if there was like a teleporter, but I don't have one of them. All hail Nightbot, protector of the realm. Yeah, that's true. So yeah, I you know, generally I think it's probably ultimately a good thing. But yeah, I'm not one of those people that can say things with certainty. Like that I'm certain that I'm making the world a better place. Like, there's so few things in the world, in life, that one can be certain of. But I try. The best you can do is just try. Or just do what makes, you know, the best you can do is, like, do what makes your life better, personally. Your little thing. Like, that's one of those things where, like, I feel like there are a lot of people who want to change the world, and that's good, change the world for a better. But they want to change the world before they change themselves. Like, you know, like, try to be the best you, or try to make the world, you can have much more of an impact on your local governments and what's going on around you and things like that. But people will be concerned about, like, national governments. Oh, Beargers out there? By the pig village, you say? I might have to suit up for a fight. Also, I have not been getting my mushrooms. Well, let's finish this road up. I'll finish planting this road and we'll get my mushrooms and we'll go fight a Bearger. I think I can take him as long as I'm careful. I'll just road this spot. Because I don't want Beargers ruin things on the surface. That's true, I am hungry. That's true. That's true, but I'll be okay. I'll manage. If not, I can always... I'm out of shrooms, though, so I'll have to, like, nibble on... I might have to nibble on this glowberry. Oh, whoops. Nope, 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 nope. Okay, there we go. Wrong thing. I better get back soon, because usually I'm used to eating shroomies. Yep, I'll just eat this glowberry. Okay, I'm glowing! Woohoo! Okay. Oh, there we go. That works. Hey, Cornez. Welcome to the stream. Ah, and, Tim... Or... Trimeric Bark. Good to see you, Trimeric Bark 27. Welcome to the stream as well. Cool. What's cool? Everything's cool. Everything's super cool when you're in a cave. Everyone's saying that. Cool, dude. Cool, man. Far out. Groovy. Tubular. Far out. Oh, you can't have 2 monster meats in a meal. 1 monster meat at a time. Alright. Make me some delicious meaty balls. Oh, it's just a loke. Or just a loke? Just a joke. It is a loke. This is a joke when you don't know how to speak properly. It is yolk. Like yolk from chicken. Like yolk. Yolk for mules. Alright, mushroom meatballs. The best kind. Alright, so what time of day is it? Is it shroom o'clock? I don't know, I can't see the surface. I'm walking around using my natural glow. I can't tell if it's shroom o'clock right now. Because all the shrooms in the area have been picked. Ah, right. Beefalo horns for beefalo hats. Are beefalo hats better than rabbit earmuffs? I usually go rabbit earmuffs, but I wouldn't be surprised if beefalo hats are just a little better. Yeah, we're gonna need to wait for the rain for more shrooms to appear. Well, those kind of shrooms. I'll just chop trees. And, get some tree shrooms. Ah, yes, and, also I should say that it's good to see you, Cornez, on the Twitch side of things. We haven't had any on the Twitch, we haven't had anybody on the Twitch side of things today, so I'm glad we have someone there. Ah. Earmuffs are tier 1. Ah, I didn't know that. Beefalo hat is tier 3. So, like, that's a higher technology tier. But does that mean it's more effective as well? I'm guessing that you also mean... That also implies that it's, like, 3rd tier in effectiveness as well. That makes sense. I wasn't sure about that. I kind of suspected that that was the case, since beefalo hats are so much harder to get your hands on. But I just wasn't sure, so I have learned something. Your opinion has taught me another thing, and it lasts longer. Ah, cool. Yeah, see, I rarely kill beefalos, so I rarely get my hands on a beefalo hat. Usually I get my hands on a beefalo hat by, like, finding one off of a corpse, or... that's fine. That works. Ah. That's one of those things I haven't done is peruse the wiki at all. Or if I have, it was just for, like... I've used the wiki very little. I tend not to use wikis for games just because I'm lazy. And I like surprises. I'm lazy and I like surprises. I'm not sure which is the more dominant of the two features, but for a multiplayer game like this, I don't mind getting FAQ knowledge. Like, that's fine for multiplayer games. Single-player games is different, but multiplayer games, yeah, totally cool. So, thank you. Thank you for teaching me that. Now I know. I've actually learned a lot about, learned a lot this stream. Alright, eat your twigs. Oh, that's cool. Water resistance and prevents mating beefalo from attacking. They might just try to do something else though. They won't attack. They'll when they do something else. Let's not talk about what they do. Let's not talk about what they do instead. Just don't forget about it. Don't ask. We're not talking about it. We never speak about that. I'm terrible. Get off me. Let's hope not. Gosh, I hope not. The robot is amazing. Yeah. The robots... I feel like the robot has, like, the most potential. Once he gets, like, geared up, man, that robot is crazy. And then, if he has a lot of extra gears, like, the gears heal everything. They're like an elixir. It's like they heal all your stats. So, like, if I'm a robot, if I'm playing a robot, I'll just hold on to some gears, and it's like, oh, no, I'm about to die. Wait, no, I'm not. Upgrade! You know, it's like I'll save the gears for, like, a fridge or something. But, then, you know, if we need a fridge or something like that. But if not, I'll just, like, install an upgrade when I'm about to die. And then you can just keep doing that. Even if you're at max stats, I think you can keep eating gears. Like, it won't affect your stats anymore. But then, like, if you can give the gears to the robots, man, does that robot become incredible. And then you can get struck by lightning. Man, like, I'm just saying, like, the robot, that thing has potential. That thing has, like, incredible potential to, like, become the best character. But only in the right circumstances. If you're in a game where there is no gears, like, players have taken all the gears, then it gets kind of rough. Yeah. So, it's like, I would say that, like, the robot being, like, one of the best characters is a bit more contextual. I mean, although, if you're in a multiplayer game where all the gears are gone, you can still go to the desert and, like, farm, you can still farm, tumbleweeds. You can still farm tumbleweeds all day and hope to get a gear from those. It's like a 1% chance. I think, wasn't it like a 1% chance or something? Yeah. Take out the rain and everything's cool. That's true. If you've got rain protection, then you're good as the robot. You got it. Because, yeah, that gets a little bit rough, but... I mean, you can always just... Was it like... Or maybe it was like a 2% chance. Maybe it was better than 1%. But it's not very high. But still... you don't really need a lot of gears to make the robot incredible, so... Like, farming... Even if you can't find gears, like, farming tumbleweeds all day... That works. That works just fine. Eventually. It just... It'll just take some time and some patience, and... Like, you can... I've heard of players, like, setting up... Like, finding... That's right. The really smart tumbleweed farmers will, like, find the spawn point for the tumbleweed and, like, build, like, a tumbleweed trap or something. And, yeah, so there's ways you can make the robot work even if you're starved of gears. Oh, yes, okay, I won't become a beaver. That's fine. Let's not be a beaver right now. It could be a beaver. Is there any mushrooms? There isn't many mushrooms that I haven't picked in this area. When it rains, all the mushrooms will come back, but most of the ground mushrooms I've taken. Oh, well, I got a stack of 22. I feel like that's good enough for an encounter with a Berger. I've got 2 suits of armor that are pretty messed up. I've got 1 darkness sword. Yeah, I'm gonna get like an extra suit of armor and an extra darkness sword just to make sure I'm really ready to go. I feel like I wouldn't need more than 2 darkness swords for a Bearger though, right? Is this really enough mushrooms though? 22? That seems pretty good. It is autumn, and I'm underground. But it is autumn. Oh, I thought you were talking... Lindy, I got confused. You're talking about a channel name popular MMOs. Okay. Yeah, I don't know much about that. I do know some popular MMOs. I thought they were asking me to talk about popular MMOs. It's like, I mean, I don't know. Planet Side? Or I think there was a few others. It's been a while since I've been into an MMO. I know I can do better than Planet Side. I'll leave these in here. That. Leave the pitchfork there. Alright, this extra wood, I'll just load that up. Alright, load all my essentials. We had some extra... Ah, there it is. 1 extra darkness sword. Dun-dun-dun-dun. There we are. And then an extra suit of armor. I'll take this rope. I'll make more rope. Then I'll need this logs. Okay, and these suits of armor are old, so maybe having 2 fresh suits of armor would be good. Or the heck with it. Okay. There we go. Now, will they auto-equip in that order? Yeah, I'll just bring 4 suits of armor, even though, like, a lot of them are beat up. Or we'll go down the list the other way. Because I know it'll automatically equip your other suits of armor when one gets destroyed, so... Which is kind of sweet. Alright, and all things I don't need right now, I'll just shove in my backpack. Okay, let's do this. I feel like I have the bare minimum requirements to attempt to fight a Bearger. Let's just hope this goes well. I could get killed by this. I have killed the Bearger once, and I have been killed by the Bearger once, so we're 1-to-1 for Beargers. But the time I got killed by the Bearger, I was just trying to steal some items, and I wasn't actually trying to fight it, so... Really, I was just trying to steal some items. I was just trying to grab some things, and he stomped when I was nearby. He was just like... That's right. There was other... Frogs still come out. And in the spring, it rains frogs, yes. That is right. I thought it might rain frogs at random, but yeah, it has happened. Every time it's rained frogs, it happens in spring, so... That makes sense. That does make sense. Alright, let's get our sanity to full. Prepare for this fight. We'll see if I can't hunt down that Bearger. They said it was... or... Your opinion is wrong, you said it was near the Pig King, I believe. See, do we have a full day ahead of us? Alright, I might want to hit that Bearger when we have a full day ahead. So I might just locate him today, and then actually take him out in the morning. Oh, I feel the ground shaking. That's Bearger. Yep, there he is. Okay. Let's do this. It rains frogs? Yes, it does. From time to time. It's not a common occurrence. But rarely it will rain frogs. They'll be coming down from everywhere, and they're quite a nuisance. Quite a nuisance indeed. Oh, and I should have filled my stomach. Well, I can do that easily enough. That's PL, that's okay. I keep doing that. I need to scoot my keyboard over. It was over a row, so I kept having my fingers on the wrong home row. Oh well. That's okay. I understand. Oh, there's something else we can hunt here. Light the fire. And let's cook some meat. I gotta just go back to the camp. I'll just fill myself with these bad boys. Oh, and my health isn't at maximum either. Maybe I'll pop in a tent real quick. We do have 2 tents. Oh, don't notice me. Not yet. Do not notice me, senpai. Don't notice me. It's the opposite. Please, whatever you do, don't notice me. Alright, so I'll pop in the tent. I'll top myself off. And then we'll kill that Berger. I'm gonna kill it in the morning. First thing in the morning. Wow, that's a lot of hats. That's a lot of hats. Alright, so that's my health topped off. Might as well keep sleeping and top off my sanity. And then I'll get a nice meal from the fridge. I mean, I could always use the Moggles to help fight the Berger. Okay, well, whatever. 5 sanity away. Close enough. Oop, that's monster lasagna. Whoopsie. Oh, thank you. Alright. Carrot meatballs? Carrot meatball. Although that's right. Wireless can still eat monster lasagna, so I shouldn't say whoops. That's right, it's okay for Spider-Man. Spoderman can eat lasagna. That's fine. As long as Wireless is making it for himself. Alright. And, yeah, I'll just eat this corn. Eating corn raw, I think, is good. Perfect. All right. I'm ready to fight the Berger. Let's do this. I'll put on my worst suit of armor because it'll crack, and then I'll go to the next one. Let's do this. Let's do this, Berger. I got my Moggles ready. Oh, I set aside my backpack, but that's fine. I don't need it. I think I left my mining hat there. If I need to, I can use this ice staff. Oh. Where'd you go, Berger? He was just over here. Where did you go, big guy? Couldn't have gone that far. Let's find a small grove and just go nuts. Eat my logs. Don't want to go werebeaver. Middle of a fight. Yeah, here's some stumps. Maybe he went down this way and was crushing trees? Or not. Guess he got away. I can't find him. That's okay, as long as he's not destroying the camp. You know, mainly I was coming up here to make sure that he didn't destroy everything. How dare you! Attacking my friends, you pigmen. See their feet? Where? Oh. Ah. Found him. Here we go. Let's do this. Okay, Lucy, you just sit aside. Right, he stomps right away. Okay, there goes my first... I forgot, he stomps right away. Okay, there goes my first suit of armor, but that's okay. Okay, slash. He'll like slash 3 times and stomp, right? Stomp. Okay. Oh, he's still hitting me. Ooh. I thought he was attacking the other way. Okay. So he slashes. Then he's gonna stomp, right? Then he stomps. Okay. Yep, he hits behind him. Okay, sneaky. I'll Battle-isque this up. Okay, then you're gonna stomp? Stomp. Okay. Oh, I'm not good at this guy right now. Okay, and the stomp, right? Stomp, stomp, okay. I'm doing terrible. I don't know why. Just not getting my timing right. I might have to back off. I'm losing all my armor. No, I got 2 more sets. But we got dogs coming in. It's gonna make things a bit awkward, isn't it? I can get 2 hits, slash. 1, 2, slash. You just gotta get the timing right. 1, 2, stomp. Okay. Slash. 1, 2. It's like a dance. Slash. 1, 2, slash. Okay, now that here's the dogs. Hey, dogs, do you want to fight the Berger instead? Ow! You managed to catch me. I was running on the... Damn, dogs. Wow, you just killed a bunch of them. Okay, that takes care of the hounds. That takes care of the hounds real fast. Yeah, just don't die. That's the main thing. Okay. Yeah, let the Berger take care of the dogs. The Berger will kill all the dogs. Wow. Wait, you just slashed once. Stomp. Okay. Ooh, oh, you got me. Okay. Twice. Oh, you hit me from there. Dang it. Okay. 3 times. Then you're gonna stomp. Stomp. Okay. Heal up. Slash once. 1, 2. Twice. 1, 2, 3 times. Then you stomp. Then you stomp. Now you're gonna attack off before I can hit, which is the confusing thing. 1, 2. Slash. 1, 2. Slash. 1, 2. Stomp! Ooh, okay, didn't quite miss the stomp. Oh no! Oh no, and then the Berger's eating your stuff. Okay, this is my last suit of armor. You gonna stomp? Ooh, he's dead! He's dead! Yay, he's dead! Ding dong, the witch is dead, the beaver's dead, the Berger's dead. I have done it! I have slain the Berger! Ah, thank you. I just need to get back to my, I'll be okay, I just need to get back to my, my backpack full of seeds. You can loot all that. I don't care about the loot. I don't give a crap about the loot. I just want to kill that thing. That's all I wanted to do. Oh, you want to go? You want to go? Frickin'. And now the dragonfly, yeah. The dragonfly is even harder. The dragonfly is something. Okay. Terrorbeak, you want to go? After I just killed a Berger? You want to fight the Berger Slayer? The beaver who... You want to fight the beaver who killed the badger? Do you really want to do that? Does that sound like a good idea to you? It's not a good idea. Oh, I'll get my sanity back this way. Okay. I'll save the green shrooms because I can get away with it. I'll put on my Rigby backpack. Rigby! I'm calling him Rigby because I love it. Rigbone! Riggers! Rag cheese! That doesn't work. Rigging bees. Alright, and I'll just plant my way back to sanity. I'll keep these 3 green shrooms for wherever else needs sanity. And now this whole pathway has a bunch of trees, so that's cool. Oh no! Wireless was killed by darkness. Not the darkness. I fire a magic missile at the darkness. To punish it. Oh. Gadzooks. Alright. No, no, no. What kind of backpack did you have? Oh, an insulated one. Nifty. Alright, I'm gonna, like, just organize your stuff. You had this eyeball hat. Ooh, oh. I'm blind! Oh, it's like because of the light. Not the light. Oh, because I'm a mole person. Okay, anyways, I accidentally resized my window. Take that off. I'll add fuel to this lantern, because I have the bulbs. Last one's for this. See, yeah, everything else will be fine. I just wanted to, like, save anything that needed to be saved. Ah, and this bears your figure sketch. Oh, and put off that sword. You're gonna go insane. You wanna go insane? Put that sword away. Alright, sadly, this will be the last day of the stream, but this has been a good session. I gotta say, overall, this has been quite quite good. We killed a Berger. You need healing stuff. I have shrooms. Thank you very much. Yeah, I appreciate it. Eat those shrooms, and then you'll need these shrooms for your sanity. There. You can eat those, and then these. There you go. There you go. That's sanity. That's another reason why I saved those green shrooms, is they work for anyone. Pine cones only work for me. Nice. Okay, perfect. Okay, so, where's... Do you need any... Wireless is lost. Do you need any help finding camp wireless? Like, if you look at my map, our camp is kind of in the middle, a little bit more south than north, but kind of in the middle of the map, north-south wise. It's along a road. It's kind of in the middle of, in general. Good luck. Alright, I need to start pumping out some salve. Like, salve saves lives. Salve is good stuff. And anyone can use Chester, because I don't spend enough time on the surface to take advantage of Chester, so I just leave him for other people. Even though I'm running the server, so I could grab Chester. That's right, I need to find Hutch. That's what I want. I use Hutch. I call dibs on Hutch. Anyone else can have Chester, because I don't spend enough time on the surface. However, Hutch is awesome. I need to find Hutch. I need to find my Hutch. Man, Hutch is going to make my underground life so much better. Hutch provides you lights. Okay. But that's right. Anyone can have Chester, but I call dibs on my Hutch. I'm going to find that guy. I'll go get that thing. I forgot about Hutch. I haven't found Hutch this game. And that'll give me more of a reason to explore undergrounds. Find that Hutch. Okay, we got figure sketches. Oh. Thank you. I could always use more seeds and wood. Seeds for sanity. And I need to start mining, yeah, these marbles. Give me that. Yeah, these marble trees are ready to go. And then I can get some marble armor. I like marble armor a lot. I like it quite a lot, but the problem with marble armor is it makes it go slow as hell. So, you're not going to evade. You're not going to evade much with marble armor, but boy, can you tank. You can tank. You can tank like a... Well, like a tank. This is the best you can do. So it's nice to have a suit of marble armor around. But if you get mobbed, if you die in marble armor, you are in way over your head. And that's usually the case. It's like when you have like 100 spelunkies or a ton of hounds just surrounding you, and you get like permanently... When I die in marble armor, it's usually because I've been stun locked. I just get locked and I can never... You stop moving and you never get to move again. It's like, oh no, that was a lot of monsters. So much that I never get to move again till I die. It's like, oh god. Oh god, I got so killed. Good to see you, Samuel Eat Soup. Yeet. Yeet indeed. It's always good to see you. Sadly, we're about to wrap things up, but at least you get to see the end of things. And we will be doing another stream, not of this, but of Borderlands 2. I'll be doing a second stream of Borderlands 2 in an hour. See you next time, Wireless. Thanks for playing. Congrats. Congrats, your opinion is wrong. And yeah, this Woody has lived 2 years. Because I didn't, like I said, this Woody, the thing that killed me last time was the Bearger, too. So I got revenge. I got revenge for my previous Woody who died at the hands of the Bearger. Or the feet of the Bearger, one might say. I was defeated. I tasted defeat. And they didn't taste good. It didn't taste good. Oh. But that's like, what happened was, like, the Bearger, that's right, the Bearger was fighting some spiders or something, and there was like a ton of meat sitting on the ground, and I was like, ooh, I want some of those freebies, and I ran up to grab some of the freebies and just like run away, and right there and then, the Bearger just stomped, and it's like, I didn't think that the Bearger had the stomp queued up, because like the fight, that's right, the fighting just had ended. There was a ton of enemies, but the fight had just ended. So I thought, like, that the Bearger wasn't in fight mode anymore, but the Bearger had been in combat recently enough that it's like it does the stomp every third hit. It still had the stomp ready to go. And I walked up, and it stomped immediately, even though I didn't think it was going to. And that's what caught me off guard, because I could have grabbed a few items and gotten away if it had just done its normal attack. But it immediately stomped. Because I guess there's a little period of delay where it can hold on to its stomp ready. It doesn't have to attack like 3 times in a row immediately. It can hold on to it for a little while. So I definitely learned something about the Bearger. Like it can have a stomp prepared for a little while, just a little while after combat. If it's attacked 3 times semi-recently. But that period of readiness. Ow, frick! Jesus! Oh, I just wanted to pick that one mushroom. I got triple comboed, and I was about to, if I didn't move, I was gonna get hit in the head again. Oh, ow. What a headache. Okay. Well, still a good session. All right. Thanks for playing. Good game, everyone. See you all next time. All right, I'll go ahead and eat these to get my health tip-top. I'll be a little bit less sane, but all right. Yeah, apparently if you're just standing still, you can get struck in the head as many times as you like. Like, I was thinking that, like, maybe items didn't drop on the same spot. Like, the idea that lightning can't strike the same place twice. Items can't fall on your head one after another until you die. You can't get, like... now I'm thinking that during an earthquake, you get hit by like a 5-hit combo and just get nailed. Good to see you, Master Link. Sadly, you joined right at the end of the stream, but you still get a shout-out. So, shout-out time. Shout-out to Maya Winkler, or Your Opinion is Wrong. Yeah, this is a lot of fun. Master Link. What day is it today? For me, it is Sunday. Shout-out to Master Link. Samuel Eats Soup. Valor Genovics Abel. Timerick Bark. 27. Lindy Martin. Fishmaster YT. Coronez on the Twitch side of things. Libby the White Queen. Maxwell all the way. Sergio. Floopy. Darfall 1001. And looking back a little bit further, because my multi-chat doesn't let me go back that far. Oh, and I like your icon, Floopy. No, I don't want to accidentally report somebody. Would you like to report that guy? No. Of course, Maya Winkler is, your opinion is wrong. I already said that. Yeah, Lit Fam. Remix Remake. Always good to see you. Nico Veto. I'm sorry I missed you earlier, but yeah, hi. Hi there, Nico Veto. I seem to have overlooked your thing earlier, but at least I got to it now. Vincent Nando Lacroix. Maybe it was like an intense action part. And Kite 576. And Duk An Nguyen and Vilkas LTU. Alright, so I think that's everyone. If there's anyone I missed, I apologize. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you guys in an hour, or actually 50 minutes. I'll see you guys in 50 minutes for another stream. It will be a stream of Borderlands 2 with my good friend Amadeus 484. So thanks again. I'll see you then. Bye-bye. Berger. Badgers are not as good as beavers. Badgers. I want to do like an ending quote, like Badgers less than beavers. Beavers greater than badgers. Oh well, I kind of messed that up. I have defeated you, Badger. Hooray.